Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something slightly different for you guys. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my 10 top tips for how to manage your money and to save fast. So let's jump straight on into this video, and here is tip number 1. So my first money management tip is save your £2 coins. I have a little pot next to my bed, and every time I get a £2 coin change from a shop, I will just pop it in my wallet. And when I get home, I'll put it in my little pot. So I don't really touch my pot for like 2 months. And usually by the end of that 2 months, I've got about £60 in there. I see that as kind of like my fun money. If I want to buy a new top, I use the money from there, and then I don't even notice that I've been saving up for it, or I don't even notice that it's come out of my bank account because it's just been sitting next to my bed. And really, who notices when they just save a little £2 coin? So my second top tip is have separate bank accounts. So Chris and I have actually got 3 bank accounts between us. We've got one where all of our wages get paid into, we've got another one for saving, and we've got another one for our spending money. So every month when our wages come in, I automatically log on and I transfer money from our wages account into our savings account. I like to do it as soon as we get paid, so it's just out of there. I don't see it anymore. It's just as if like that money never really existed. Then what I also do is I transfer some money to our fun account. I keep just enough to cover all of our bills and direct debits in the wages account, so we don't actually ever touch that account. In our fun account, I have like a little budget for our weekly spend, and what we do is we take cash out every single Monday, and that cash has to last us for the whole week until the following Monday. So some weeks is really hard because if we have like a lot of social activities on, we find that we're kind of struggling by the end of the week, and sometimes we dip into the next week's money, but then we might have a quieter week the following week, so it kind of all balances out. What I don't do is I don't take out our shopping money, because I do an online shop, which is my next point. So it just obviously comes straight out of bank account, so I leave that money in there. When it comes to petrol, that actually is included in the cash that I get out on the Monday. So we just have to be really, really clever with how we spend. My third tip is do your food shopping online. I love online shopping. I find there's no temptation to get extra things in my basket. When I log on, I can choose to see what offers are available at the moment, and I can shop kind of like that. But what I do is I actually make a food plan of what we're gonna be eating in that week, and I make sure I write down what ingredients I need for every single meal, and I will then shop those ingredients. It's a really great way to stop that little bit of temptation when you're going up and down the aisles, putting in extra things in your bag, and you can also see how much money you are spending before you check out, so you can kind of alter it if you don't want to spend quite that much. My fourth tip is, like I said before, I like to meal plan. My tip is definitely stick to your meal plan and don't stray off it. I find if I stick to my meal plan, I use up everything I've bought in that weekly shop, and it just makes my budgeting so much easier. Also, what I try and do is make meals that I can have leftovers for the next day. So when the kids are at school and I'm thinking of making myself a lunch, I can just eat the leftovers. That is a great money saver. Another great tip for saving money is download a spending tracker app. This actually has really, really helped Chris and I. We usually would go up to the coffee shop and buy a coffee and not really think much of it. But having this app, it's made us think twice about doing things like that, because what you have to do is input every single thing that you spend your money on. So instead of going to the coffee shop now, we think, oh, well, we may as well have a coffee at home, because we do have a coffee machine at home. So, you know, the coffees are the same whether you go up to the shop or at home. So now we do that a lot more, which has actually saved us so much money over the months. So we use Spending Tracker. It's a really great little app, and you start off by putting in how much money you've got available to spend, and then gradually as you input like your petrol, your outings, your shopping, and all these different other expenses you've got in your life, it slowly takes money off of your initial starting figure. It's actually quite scary how quickly it goes down, but it definitely makes you think twice before you go out and make an impulse buy. So I really like buying stuff. I think I've got a bit of an addiction to buying stuff, and every time Chris comes home he's like, what have you bought now? But my way of justifying this is I always sell my old things. So I love a bit of eBay, I love a bit of Depop, I love a bit of things like that. So I put all my old and unwanted items on, or when I also love a local selling site, because people who buy from there are obviously all local to you and they can come and pick up sometimes the same day and give you the money straight away. So I always sell my old things on there, or even better, I do a car boot sale. So you fill the car up, you take it down, and it's all gone within literally a morning. So on average, I make about 100 and 150 pounds at a car boot sale. They're on really, really regularly. You just have to look out. There'll be one near you, so it's definitely worth doing. And before it gets too cold outside, I would suggest doing one quite soon. It's quite exciting doing it. You see all these people coming and giving you money for your things. And I mean, the kids' clothes I sell for 50p an item, or mine I sell for £1 an item. But you think that's nothing, but by the end of the day, you've actually made a real good amount of money. I promise you guys, if you do one car boot sale, you'll want to do them every single year. So a really great way of saving money on your bills is by logging on to USwitch. So we used to be with one energy company, and I logged on to USwitch and it said they could save me something like £500 a year. I mean, that is actually unbelievable, and I didn't know about this until my friend told me. So now every 12 months I log on, I check if I can get a better deal somewhere else, and if I can, then I quickly change. This is really quick and easy to do, and you can also set up alerts so that you input any details that you need to, and then they will alert you when a deal comes up where you can save money. Another top tip is do not just renew your car insurance, your home insurance, any kind of insurance that you've got. You can always call them up, tell them you're gonna leave, and they will find you a cheaper price. So for instance, my car insurance was just up for renewal. They said it was gonna be £600. I rang them up and I said, oh, well, I've actually found a deal for £480, and they matched it. So I saved £120 by simply making that phone call and getting them to drop their price. So if I hadn't made that phone call, I'd be paying that £600 renewal price, but instead I am paying £480. My last tip for money management is, if you're going to go out for dinner, guys, always check for a voucher code. I love going out for dinner, but I also love a voucher. I never feel bad using a voucher because they're there, everyone uses them. So I will always think, oh, let's go for dinner tonight. Oh yeah, I fancy that, so let me check if there's a voucher code. And I literally check whatever restaurant I go to. And probably about 70% of the time, there's always a voucher on there. Similarly to if you're gonna be buying like clothes from somewhere, always check if you can get a free delivery voucher code, or if you're new, you can get like 10% off if you sign up, and then once you've signed up, just unsubscribe to their emails. There are loads and loads of ways where you can be sneaky like that and just save some money. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I hope my tips have helped you. If they have, please give me a thumbs up. And if you guys know of any more tips, then comment below and let me know, because I'm always after a money saving tip. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe up here if you are new to my channel. I would love you to stick around and see more videos like this. Bye guys, have a lovely day. See you soon.